Hello. I thought I'd drop in with a little update on things on the back end because I'm doing server stuff for the last 2 days now, and it has not been going particularly well. So, first off, and the off chance anyone's new and they haven't watched any of my older videos, I run a server here, and this has a lot of drives and a super micro board in it, and I just actually added 4 more drives up here. They're only 2 terabyte drives, so they're drives I already had, and I'm trying to get them working on here. I mentioned in that video that I had 2 5 terabyte drives in there, and I've actually finally determined that I can wipe them, and I've been trying to use them, but for some weird reason, the array that I have had formed with them wasn't sticking, and it kept disappearing on boot for who knows why. I've been trying to figure that out. So I'm actually, see if I can get this. I can't flip the camera around here. So I just gone through and cleared out both of the things for this. So what I'm going to do right now, live here, is I'm going to try and recreate the array here. Okay, so it drives M and N, and let me just double check that's actually correct. M, N, both 4.5, 4.5. Okay, that looks good. Yep, I want RAID 1. It's going to be MDM or MD3. Okay. Oh, passwords. That's strange. They're not busy unless this is doing something with them. Let me close that. Oh, that's super weird. This didn't like automatically mount them or something, did it? No. What? Sudo MD3 to M and N. Oh, okay, that's weird. So there's a new problem I get to figure out. Awesome. You know what? Maybe just a reboot, and it'll be good. We'll try that. This is unfortunately going to probably be my entire day. Yay! So that's going on. This is now going to take a while to boot. But that shouldn't happen for too much longer. This will be part of the actual update video. I was sent another motherboard. This is the exact same motherboard, but this time it should be intact. And I'm going to be replacing the one that's in here, because if you remember, the one that I put in there has a bad IPMI, that is the remote management interface, and it's right here actually trying to start up, and it will never work. So it takes about, I don't know, like 2 or 3 minutes at least, maybe up to 5. I forgot how long it actually is for it to start. And this means that every time I do a reboot like this, it takes forever for it to do anything. So that's, yeah, that's happening. And then one more thing here that is proving to be very frustrating. This is now the second one of these that I've ordered this month, and both have had different reasons that it hasn't worked out. So the first one of these I ordered never showed up. That was cool. I ended up getting a refund after about a month. So that was awesome. Actually, I think I gave them 3 weeks. But this is a magazine-based SCSI CD-ROM drive. So these are the magazines that the Pioneer audio changers use, and that's pretty sweet. The problem is, this one is busted. That magazine should stick in there and not automatically eject. The first time I turned it on, that popped out, and I'm not actually sure that it was in there well to begin with. So I think that's busted from shipping, which really sucks, because this is actually a rarer 24-speed drive model, although after looking at the specs for it, it seems like it might actually be 12 speed continuous. So that's really frustrating, because I was really hoping to get that working. I have 2 other devices from that product line to make a really, comprehensive video about those devices, but I can't get my hands on one of the plain 6-disc ones, so that's really proving to be a problem. So that is finally, since I've only been recording for 4.5 minutes here, sorry, my arm's getting tired. I don't do this kind of videoing a whole lot. So it's not that bad, I guess, but it's still not good. Anyway, yeah, that's something I'm trying to figure out. I'm still diagnosing it. I am able to get it to latch that cartridge in, um, but I have to manually move the mechanism a bit to do it, and that's not great. And it was expensive, so I may want to return it if I have to try and fix it. I don't know. So, still working through that. That's everything for now, though, I think. I wish my arm didn't get so tired from doing this, or I'd keep this going a little longer. We'll see. I'm going to have to log back in again. But yeah, so things are going on. I may have a short video that I can record here. The SCSI driving, I guess I'm gonna switch hands here. SCSI Drive emulator video is still being worked on, and that has taken a new turn, which is very interesting. And I have a second one to use now. So I'm going to be looking at that. Let me go ahead and log in here. Okay, and the second SCSI adapter thing I have is actually really, really good, and it's going to change the tone of the entire video. So, yeah, that's interesting. I'm having to work with the person who made it, though, to add new features to it, and I don't want to go into too much more detail on that yet, because we're still working on it, and I'm just going to say that this adapter wasn't possible to be used for this before I approached him about this. So, yeah. Anyway, let's see. Will this work? Oh, I should double check that it's actually, that there's still M&N. My apologies if you can't hear me well. More passwords. Linux with their wanting security all the time. Anyway, my apologies if you can't hear me well. There's super loud fans in the server because it's a server. It's actually part of why this I'm not doing proper filming yet for this, is because I'm going to be replacing those fans with like big old Noctuas, so it's really quiet when I replace the motherboard and a couple of other things. Yeah. So anyway, that the SCSI emulator video is being slightly delayed as I'm working through that. There are a couple of other things that we're still working out, but it's coming out fantastically. So it's worth the wait. Trust me. The floppy switchboard that I showed a picture of my model for the board itself is shipping currently, so that'll be possible to do soon. So I'm working on that. And then the compact flash card adapter for the Tiny Pentium. That's probably, I might try and record a really quick version of that today. And then I'm going to do, if I do that, then it'll be a video comparing compact flash, SD, and an actual hard drive for speed for an older system like that. So that's probably, if I record anything for this week, it's going to be that, because everything else is a little ways out still. And then I've been working on that SCSI Drive emulator for, well, a while. It's very much worth it. Now this arm's tired. I'm not good at this type of videoing. Okay. MN. All right. Create more passwords. I don't use this particular keyboard a lot, so I don't have the muscle memory for it. Here. There we are. Again. So I gotta figure that out. Yeah, so I'm trying to get some stuff going. As soon as this actually cooperates with me and the RAID works out, I'm probably going to ignore the extra drives here. Like this one should be showing up, but there's no lights on for the tray, and there should be. Does it feel warm? It feels warm. Does it feel as warm as this? It does. Okay, so maybe it's spinning and then the caddy's just dirty. I don't know. The lights there use light pipes. I don't know, but they're not showing up in here at all. None of those are the 2 terabyte drives. So I'm thinking that I'm going to have to go into the BIOS settings in the board and possibly disable a RAID controller just so that they're exposed as a JBOD. If you're not familiar with server stuff, this doesn't mean anything. I'm sorry. I'll get into this more when I actually do a video about it, but for now I'm just trying to get through this quickly to get it done here. So yeah, probably going to go finish up on that. Hopefully it doesn't take too long. It's really punishing me though, so I don't know. But hopefully this finishes and I can record that hard drive comparison. So yeah, okay. That's it for now. I really do need to get this finished so I can get this all put away. This room, you may have seen around it, is a disaster because in order to get this is a closet here. In order to get this out, I have to completely destroy my organization. So that's not great. Anyway, I'll see you later.